I'm very excited for today's video, which is an update on the Powder Products Project Pan. I am so thrilled about this because I have big changes this month. I am bringing in a new item. I have hit pan on some stuff, and I am going to roll a couple of things out. If you are new, please subscribe. I love project panning and shopping my stash, and I'm also currently on a low buy. I am very excited to share this with you. If you want to see more project pan videos, check out the project pan playlist, and let's get started. And yes, I have a tiny little Christmas tree over there. This is the only Christmas decor I have put up so far, but I'm ready to put up more. I'm already very excited for that. Just can't help it. Also, quick side note, I shared this with my channel members already, but my husband and I got a new puppy. We already had a dog, Basil. He's still here. He's amazing. And now he has a little baby sister. Her name is Ginger, and I'll show you a picture of her up on the screen. So yeah, I've been kind of busy this week and hardly wearing makeup. But I am here and I'm excited for this Project Pan update. Let me first share 3 empties from before. So if you saw the other updates, you would have seen these. I finished Becca Prosecco Pop Highlighter. If I can open this, what is going on here? I completely panned this highlighter. It took me many years. This is a year-long project, but I worked on this highlighter for quite some time. So all used up, which is very exciting. I also used up this loose highlighter, which is from Makeup Forever. It is the Starlit Powder in shade 13, and I did use this up completely, so that's pretty cool. And then I also finished this powder from Beauty Bakery. I love this powder. I would totally repurchase. I just have other powders. I pulled that sifter off. It was so easy. It popped off like instantly. So yeah, I have 3 empties so far. Now, let me first show you a couple things that I'm rolling out. These 2 eyeshadows, I have just hardly made any progress on these. I haven't been using them. So these are just going to be rolled out. This is a single shadow from Natasha Denona that was like a free gift with purchase. And then this is Hear Me Out from ColourPop, which is just a cream shade. I haven't been reaching for these, so those, we're just going to roll that out. The other one that I'm going to roll out is actually an item that I have used a lot this year in this project, except for the last 2 months. I just have not felt like using this blush. And this is the Kylie blush in We're Going Shopping. Wow, this blush, I really thought I could finish this year. I know, a little unrealistic, but clearly I'm nowhere even close to hitting pan. And I used it so much. It's a really pretty peachy pink, but I don't know, just the last 2 months, I haven't felt like using it. I haven't been using that much powder blush anyway. I've been mostly using cream blush, and then I'll maybe use like a little bit of powder blush on top. So I've made good progress on this year, but I don't feel like using it anymore right now. All right, and one more thing I'm gonna roll out, it's the Dior powder. I have hardly used this all year. I kind of realized I don't like this that much, which is really sad because this was expensive. This was like $42. They have discontinued it, and I guess that's a good thing about project panning is if you kind of tell yourself you're going to use something regularly and then you do, and then you do not like said item, well, I guess that tells you a lot. So bummer for me that I spent that much money on this. I've discovered I don't really like it to set my face. I definitely don't like it on the under eyes. Like my concealer creases instantly. The only way I actually like this is as finishing powder, but I have other finishing powders and I don't know, I haven't really felt like reaching for it. So as an actual setting powder, I don't like it. Wow. Finally saying that out loud, guys. I don't like the Dior powder. Is what it is. All right, so let me show you what is left in the project and what I'm going to focus all my efforts on. So this is a kind of sort of empty. This is an Anastasia highlighter in the shade Summer from one of the Glow kits. And so as you can see, there is nothing left here, but that is because I made a little Franken highlighter, which I love doing. in here. And so I made this about 2 months ago, I think after I did my last update. So I'll show you what it looked like when I first kind of created this. Yeah, I have hit pan since then. So as you can see, it's like really, really reflective, but I have hit pan, which is awesome. So this is the Anastasia highlighter mixed in with a little bit of this, the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. I decided to scrape out some of this highlighter and mixed it in with the Anastasia one because the Anastasia one is a very intense highlighter, and nowadays I don't want anything quite that intense. And so I'm wearing that highlighter today. It's still pretty intense, even mixed with this. But it's really, really beautiful and I love it. So obviously I have made progress on this. And so yeah, where you can see it looks like a chunk was taken out, that's what I did. But I am using it and I am definitely liking it. I would love to finish this palette at some point. I love this highlighter on its own. And I also love the bronzer slash contour. So yeah, we shall see how that goes. Next up is the Lancome Absolute Powder in Absolute Pesh. And this one, I don't have any update from the last update. So those are the lines from before. I don't have a new line because I haven't really used this. And I think I may have put a tiny bit into this mixture. It was like 2 months ago and I barely remember, but I think I put in a small amount, but this is mostly the Anastasia and the Charlotte Tilbury. But I do like this as a subtle highlighter and I like mixing this in with other highlighters and finishing powders because it's a little messy to work with a loose highlighter. But that's why I like creating Franken highlighters like this, because then you can put like a loose powder in there and it's just easier to use. So those are going to stay in. And then let me show you the butter bronzer. I finally hit pan on this, you guys. I really thought this was never going to happen. I thought it was never going to happen. But finally, about 2 weeks ago, I did hit pan. I'll show you what it looked like before, and I'm pretty excited about this. I had given up hope. This is something I thought I would not hit pan on in this project. But I did, so that's pretty cool. I'm very happy about that, and I'm still using this regularly. Oddly enough, I'm not sick of the butter bronzer. I actually still enjoy using it. And then I have this, which is the Wet n Wild bronzer in Ticket to Brazil, which I love as finishing powder because it's a very subtle highlighter. This is also kind of spilling. So this was repressed from the beginning of the year because this pretty much fell out of the pan completely like the day I bought it, which was kind of annoying. But I finally hit pan on it. It took me quite a while, but it has happened. So I am thrilled about that. And I feel like I don't have that much left, but there's still like a decent amount. Like up here, this part is thicker. So who knows? I don't know. Am I going to have any more empties before the end of the year? I'm not sure. Maybe, maybe not, but I'm going to try. This blush I have used so much. It is the Hourglass blush in Brilliant Nude. And I have not hit pan or tile, but I'm still going to try. I'm still going to try. I love this. It's very subtle, and because I've been using so much cream blush, I do like to put like a tiny bit of powder blush on top sometimes. This is the perfect one for that because it's very subtle and it works on a bunch of other colors. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like this is so flat compared to the beginning of the year, but still I'm nowhere near hitting the pan, but that's okay. I enjoy it, so I don't really mind. And then I decided, you know what? I am going to just add this in because it's a powder product and I've been using it anyway. It's kind of a disaster though because the packaging broke and the packaging is super dirty. I tried to clean it. I couldn't get it clean at all. This is the Wet n Wild Bare Focus Powder. This is an amazing powder. I've been using this every day for months and I already have like huge pan on it. Yes, see, this is just broken. But I already, let's see if I can, okay, I'll see if I can show you. I'll try to zoom in. I don't have a lot left. So I actually need to repress this soon. This is an amazing powder and this works on my under eyes. that stupid Dior powder was like $40 and it did not work on my under eyes. And I don't even really like it on the face. But this is $4 or maybe even $3. And it's amazing. And it keeps my concealer from creasing all day long. How is that possible? Like Wet n Wild, thank you. You are amazing. This product is absolutely fantastic. So I figure, you know what? I'm using this anyway. I love it. Totally would repurchase. I do wish the packaging was a bit sturdier, but that's fine. That's okay. You know, if I'm paying for the product, not as much the packaging. Honestly, the product is more important anyway. So who cares, I guess. But yeah, so I'm going to add that powder in and I'm going to keep working on the Hourglass blush, the Wet n Wild Ticket to Brazil, the Lancome Absolute, the Franken highlighter, the butter bronzer, and then the Charlotte Tilbury. So can I even get one more empty? We shall see. I'm not sure. Maybe, maybe not. Honestly, I feel like this is the one that I have the highest chance on. But we'll see how it goes. So that is it for this project pan update. Let us know how your project pans are doing. I hope you'll subscribe if you have not already. Check out the project pan playlist. Thank you guys so much for watching and have a great day.